loop me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Jesus. Return. Wait, is that scratch? As in like scratch markings? Whoa, okay. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more of our Alan Wake series. Still in the tunnels playing as Alan Wake. Let's see if we can get out of this place. I kind of want to see what's going on with Sage and that side of it, if they found him.
A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath, the dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
All right, Alex Casey. Heard something then. Where are we going to come out at? Oh, we're in the underground still. What we got here then? Wait, what? What about here? Wait, he said that something outside had changed. I guess we want to...
The station had changed.
Yeah, leave now.
I was closer now. Parliament Tower.
I guess that's
Our
where I want to
home in New
go.
York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
I imagine
Even
it's just
then,
an
the
echo.
murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
The dark place. Your phone.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would
Who is
answer my
that?
damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Do you think Alan's gonna get a shotgun? He must actually, because we've had words of power that's shotgun. But he gets in here. In we go.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness.
So at the moment, we're in a story, says Sage.
Was Alice here? In the story?
In a story. Engaging with the story. Alright. Guess that's my ride up. Put his gun away. I mean, we're safe now? Oh, you made me jump before you did the jump scare, man. Haunting.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Hello? No one in there.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Where did she go? What's this spiral?
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
Guessing we're powerful in there. They want to keep us
symbol
out.
wasn't here before.
I feel like they'd want to keep us out of the study because I feel like we'll be quite powerful in there.
Alice's video camera.
Need the memory card.
No memory card inside.
Video on screens, focal point of the dark place. Where can I get that from? Where? That one.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Pop it in. Find out.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him,
Where was Alan?
one I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went
So we
wrong.
went to the full place, isn't it?
years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
Doesn't make sense.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Oh.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Jesus. Return. Wait, is that scratch? As in like scratch markings? Whoa, okay. Damn. What's that all about then? Have we just been taken over by... Are we leaving now? I don't think it's Alan. I think it's Scratch, and I think he took over him and sent him out at the end. Oh, okay.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. but your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time it...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy.
To say that.
Memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
I love that timed coffee drinking all the time.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you.
It is Alan. I don't know. I'm still on the fence if it's Alan or not.
I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for
Yeah,
Scratch.
that's
I
weird.
don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this
That's
information,
weird.
you
You've
need
been
to
in.
be
How
honest
do you?
with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
We profile him? Yeah.
Wake said the cult has the clicker.
How does he know? Yeah.
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Scratch and wait.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Caseboard?
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Okay. And inside the trailer, where's the trailer?
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Go to the tree. What is it? Let's go. Oh no, still want more. Stashes. Oh, there's still some more in Cauldron Lake then. Stashes. Lunch boxes. There's some more lunch boxes apparently as well.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga's storage via the book in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Oh, that is going to be good. Good. All right, guys, another bit of a shorter episode, but a bit of a lore bomb, I guess. Story bomb in this one. So I think it's probably a good ending point. And in the next episode, I think we might try and keep them level with each other as we go. It's like a chapter at a time rather than focusing on one person. But if you enjoyed this one, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Shows like 90% of you that watch the videos aren't subscribed, so go subscribe, guys. There's plenty more content and games coming. But most importantly, guys, have a beautiful day and bye-bye.